This is hard. This is an ending? Yo, what it do, Tejidotcom? Welcome back to another video. And today we are back with some more Overlord. Listen, y'all went crazy on that last video. We reacted to the Overlord openings. Fire, really interesting openings. Some different things that I hadn't heard from a lot of other animes, honestly. I remember specifically opening 3 was rather interesting for me because it was a jazzy feel, or as someone actually mentioned in the comments, burlesque. Shout out that person. It gave a really interesting feel and something that was new for me when it came to anime openings and anime music in general. But today we're gonna be reacting to the Overlord endings, man. Y'all, all of y'all were suggesting the endings. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was every other comment was react to the ending, react to the ending, react to the ending. So today we're gonna give it a try, man. I'm really excited to listen to this. But yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you want the full uncut reaction, make sure you go check out the Patreon down below in the bio. Without further ado, man, I'm excited. You excited? Let's get into it. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this because I just want to see how it sounds. Sorry, guys. I'll probably edit this out. Hard rock, hard rock. Woo! Okay, auto tune. Yeah. Woo! What a line! That was an interesting sound. Was that a guitar? It sounded like a guitar, but with some super effect. I want to hear that again. Yeah. This is hard. This is an ending? This is hard, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, bro. The sound design in this is amazing. That's the first thing I gotta say. Absolutely stellar. You hear a lot of synthy sounds, you hear a lot of effects, but it's not overbearing. It's not overbearing at all. It's actually quite sensational. Quite sensational. I think the only other endings that I've heard in my time being an anime fan that sound even remotely like this is really Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna be honest. They come with this type of energy. You know, this is some serious type of energy and super hard to hear it. I mean, one of the things that stood out for me was the use of auto-tune. I think hearing auto-tune in anime is something that's just so cool for me. You know, I come from listening to rap and hip hop and, you know, the auto-tune wave that, you know, concurred with, you know, in the mid 2000s or early 2010s, and just hearing it in anime is so cool for me. So that's a plus. It's absolutely a plus, man. But yeah, I really like that. That was really, just had a lot of energy, really nice, just really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to put it. That was really nice though. I really enjoyed this opening theme. So this is ending 1 theme, all right? So next up we got ending 2. It's called Hydra. And let's also figure out who the band is too. Let's figure that out too, hold on. And the artist is Mythenroid. Mythenroid is the artist for this. Let's also check out the band, the artist for this as well. Huh. Also Mythenroid. Okay, cool. And yeah, I appreciate that someone in the last video also commented a little background on Mythenroid. Maybe I'll read that out. Yeah, so this person, Nick K. Shout out Nick K. I had mentioned that especially in opening 3, there was a very interesting, unfamiliar sound that I later understood that it was burlesque beat rhythm or type of music. And this person broke it down, Nick K broke it down really well, saying, you know, it's perfect that I said that because Mythenroid, which is a clever way of writing myth android or myth android, which is what their name actually means. And here's a quote from the website. The grouping of myth and roid is reminiscent of the past, while simultaneously calling to the future, brought to life by the idea of opening up to and expanding our current situation of an ever-developing new world of people with the same origin. That's beautiful. That is absolutely marvelous. Taking what we know, taking history, because listen, we're all inspired by something history is inspiring, and it is something that we can all learn from. But it's also taking that and also pushing the boundaries of whatever we're trying to create, whatever art forms we're in, whatever whatever academia we want to study, whatever things and passions that we have. And so pushing that boundary while also simultaneously going back into the past. We have something like that in African traditions called the Sankofa bird, which is, I'm not exactly sure the actual origin, but in Kwanzaa, which if you guys don't know is a holiday created by African Americans to celebrate their African heritage. In Kwanzaa, we have this bird called a Sankofa bird, which means to go back and get your history. So this kind of reminds me of that, going back into the past to understand where we all come from, and understand that we all come from the same place and we all have the same origins, and then taking that to create a better future for all of us. Really nice message. So thank you, Nick K. Sorry I went on a little tangent, but let's get back to the reaction. We're on opening 2, Overlord theme by Hydra by Myth and Royd. That's nice. Well, that silence is powerful. The piano. All those strings. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's too easy. That's too easy. Again, bro. Yeah, Myth and Royd is definitely slowly but surely becoming a force in my musical life. At least for these last few reactions. Wow. One thing that I love, the use of silence. Silence is powerful. The correctly time, or the perfectly timed pause in music, and you're speaking in anything, can be just as powerful as loudness, as sound. I think they use that really well in this opening, or this ending rather. I love the addition of strings. I think they're so cinematic. Strings are. I wish I could play violin. I can only produce. Violin. But on like a DAW or Logic. But yeah, I love the incorporation of that. That was a very cinematic track, extremely cinematic, and just gave you the feels, man. This is what I think of when I think of endings. Usually I think of something that's rather chill, rather laid back, even though this is not that laid back, but it has some elements that are rather ethereal and just bring a nice aura to the vibe. You're ending it off. Something crazy probably happened in the episode, so you're trying to, just relax, chill, you know what I mean? But this is super nice. Definitely a nice one. Alright, we're gonna go to ending 3. Ending 3, I believe. Alright, we're halfway there. Looking back. Now let me stop. Alright, we have Overlord, ending 3, Silent Solitude, and it is by OXT. Nice sound design. Oh, the sound design, bro. Get it? Oh, that's nice. Wow. I'm a sucker for sound design. that right there is super nice. I'm really enjoying these. Wow. These are all really unique, at least in my eyes. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but these are really interesting. I haven't heard a conglomerate of endings for just one anime that all use like certain elements that I just don't hear all the time. I mean, and that may add some constant, like a little bit of, I don't even know what to say here. I mean, it's just good. It's just good. That was really nice. The sound design was really interesting. They added some really interesting synth work again. Really interesting. And even, see, here's one thing that I noticed, especially with the drums. The drums weren't, now I may be wrong for saying this is my opinion, but they weren't driving the beat. And what I mean by that is when you think of a rock band, like when you hear those drums come in, they're pushing. The drums and the bass are pushing the song. So you can kind of feel the instruments propelling you through the song. I didn't feel that. I felt like they were kind of on the back foot. They were just like dum 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 dum. You know, they were kind of just letting everything just come as it is. They weren't pushing. In a way, they were almost pulling. That's what it felt to me. It was like they were pulling, just pulling you back. So you know what I'm saying? They're like, listen, enjoy this. You don't have to rush through this. You can just lay back and just enjoy the music. That's how I felt. So that's why it was definitely different for me. Definitely different in a good way. That's great though. I was really good, man. But hey man, if you're still here, man, I really appreciate y'all for coming. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that like button, man. And if you want to stay tuned for more, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell. You know I'm here, man. We got some really cool stuff coming for you guys, man. Really interesting videos. I hope you guys are around to see them. I will be. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's get into this last ending for Overlord. And let's get it going. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this vocalist she's filling me up right now, man. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Strange, talk to me. You gotta talk to me right now. Yeah! Oh my goodness, those strings are giving me life. You got a special place in my heart. You got a special place in my heart. Wow. Cinematic. Do I dare say breathtaking? Nah, I might be bugging. I might be bugging if I'm saying breathtaking. But man, that was a gorgeous ending. It sounds triumphant. It sounds like the victory, the war, the battle has been won. It sounds like although there was pain and suffering, we made it through. To convey that in music is second to none. That's all it's about. How can you evoke that emotion? And that did it right there. I ain't gonna lie. That did it right there, man. Wow. Loving the strings, loving the sound design. I keep saying this sound design, man. But I think it's something that, what's the word I'm looking for? Underappreciated, you know? I think for folks that aren't diving deep into the music, you know, it's just something that's different. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. That even to folks that, you know, just listen to, you know, not necessarily diving deep like we are here, they can tell these different elements, and they don't have to tell these elements. They just know it sounds phenomenal, and then that's what I love about music like this. So shout out to all the musicians, shout out to all of Overlord, shout out to the folks who picked these songs out. I'm not sure if these songs were created for this anime or if they existed prior, but really good stuff, man. Shout out to y'all, man. This is some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, this is some good stuff. Let me get my energy back up, you know what I'm saying, man? I'm a little too timid right now, man, but that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoy, make sure you leave a like. Leave me some suggestions. You know I'm here. Without further ado, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.